Hi, in this video I will present server storage concept. Sometimes you need to store some data from device or controller on disk. Usually it happens when you want to recover process state upon restart, create log file, or if a process produces some sort of files like pictures, Excel sheets and so on. It also may happen that several processes need to work with single file, like some common configuration for example. Server storage can handle all such situations. It's available both on device and controller library and contains methods to remotely create, read, update and delete files on local server. Let me show you how it works on simple example. Remember the video about data pipes? While showing the code of time relay, I mentioned that it would be nice to persist the value of delay so it can be restored if device restarts. Let's take care of it now. As you can see, delay gets reset every time I restart my time relay. So first thing we need to do is to save its current value whenever it gets updated. So I add onRemoteChange callback to my delay gate value and use server storage set method to create or override the content of delay file with current value of delay parsed to string. So let's restart the device and see how it works. I will change the value of delay and have a look into local server root directory. As you can see, server storage folder appeared. This is a root directory for all server storage methods. By default, files are saved under subfolders named by device ID in case of devices, or controller folder for all controllers. You can always override default location by passing optional directory argument to the method. I will open the file that was just created in Notepad, and current value of delay is there. Great, so we have our state saved for later. Now we just need to recover it. For this purpose, I add callback to device state to run when connection state becomes ready. It should get the content of delay file under default location and, when response is ready, parse it to integer, check if parsing was successful. We never know if such file exists or if its content is not malformed, and set stored value of delay if possible. Finally, I unassign onStateChange callback as I want the initialization to take place only once when device is started. Great, code is ready. Let's see if it really works. I will restart time relay. And yes, our set point survived this time. But how about logging? Let's say we would like to have a log of some heating system events that happens in controller, as well as heater state changes. In such case, both controller and heater have to work on the same file, and its content has to be updated instead of overwritten. So let's take care of heater first. What we need this time is, whenever heater state gets changed, to append some message to a file heating.txt. The message will be composed of current date and time, some separator, and the actual message, which will either be heater started or heater stopped, depending on its current state. We want each message to be in new line, so at the end of message we add new line character. Finally, we want our log file to be stored in a custom directory, so we add optional argument to the method to override default location. That's it about the heater. Now we need to take care of controller. For your information, controller code have been explained in videos about controller, so if you missed them, you may want to watch them first, otherwise it might be difficult for you to figure out what's going on. So we need to start with model ts file, as this is the place where we invoked getSystemModel method. In controllers, we access server storage through system_model. I will just create logMessage method, pretty similar to what we did within heater, and add it to custom model. Now I can open controller TS file and retrieve it from model. Let's say we want to log a message whenever start and stop procedures are launched. Let me add it to start hitting and stop hitting methods. Done. It's TypeScript, so we need to compile the changes first. Ready to go. We just need to restart modified devices so the changes can take effect. I'll just restart the entire system as it's easier in this specific case. Fine, everything back online. Let's start the heating. Pump running. Valve opened. Heater started. Let's see the logs. Okay, logs folder appeared. We have our log file inside. And the content is as expected. Heating got activated and few seconds later heater got started. Let's switch the heating off. Cool, log file got updated. This time heating was deactivated and immediately after the heater was stopped. That concludes the demonstration. If you want to play yourself with smart home system created during tutorials or just use it as reference, please note that you can download it from Stargate page under Examples, Node.js, Smart Home. Here you can also find instructions on how to set it up in just few steps. Hope you enjoyed the presentation. If you find this content useful, please leave a thumb up or share a comment. Any feedback is always appreciated. Thanks for watching and see you on other videos.